is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is only a test.
DJs and MC. This DJ, he gets down.
Listen to this jockey's introduction to
Two DJs and a mic with your host, DJ Mike
Is that a turntable?
and DJ JP.
Well, get on it. It's your turn.
Give me the mic.
All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Two DJs and One Mic with myself, the soft-spoken, nice, easygoing one, and the infamous DJ JP.
JPZ!
Yeah, there it is. There you go. There you go.
It's your boy.
Yeah. The guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yes.
I'm the type of guy.
The businessman.
What's up?
The savant.
Man? Yeah, brother. Another one. Just
Yeah.
another one. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Just another one. Grateful to be here. Grateful for you guys joining us. It's always a wonderful journey. We're coming close to a brand new year, bro.
I know, man. It seems like it's just, we were just getting ready to go to Mex, or no, we were getting ready to go to NAM.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are.
Oh, yeah. We're back.
NAMI time.
Yeah.
NAMI time, Mex
NAMI.
time.
Everything. It's
Everything, man. It's
you know,
time to-
the roster
Yeah.
is full.
Yeah, it's time to start the whole thing over again and do it again this year. Make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm thankful. We 29 days from a new year.
Mm-hmm.
Add 7 to that, and what you got? 36 days from greatness. The big 6-0, brother.
Yes, y'all. He's about to turn 6-0.
Yeah.
That's going to be a wonderful, monument, 6-0. I heard you talking earlier that y'all going to do something big,
I'm thinking about it. I got to reach out to my buddy. I need to go see her tomorrow. I might try to go by her store tomorrow. She wants to throw a party with me, so I'm not going to let her down. Hopefully we'll get to throw a party together and we're going to
Should I get with Todd and get you a onesie?
Heck to the no.
I can work that out.
No, I don't need no more onesies. This is going to be an elegant, probably casual, more casual, kind of laid back business attire event.
I'm just saying, but that's a great
monumental thing. I still don't believe it, but then when I have a daughter that's 38, I know I'm getting up there.
Yeah. Well, we got I would say a nice show today. We got a great topic. Something that, is always good to talk about. And 8 challenges every DJ faces beginning to pro.
Yeah.
8 challenges. We have some information here in regards to that, and we have some questions.
Yeah, we always got some questions.
As far as the article, and we'll post the article on our page.
I wanted to do something before we start the show. I was talking to somebody earlier. What is one of your what are we talking about? Like craziest moments? Something that's really crazy that happened to you?
What, as a DJ?
Yeah.
Man, it's so many.
Guys,
One that just stuck.
Okay, let's hold it to the end of the show. But we just no, go ahead. If you have yours, go ahead.
No, I got it. I'm just saying one thing that comes to mind right now is being in a situation at a holiday Christmas party around this time. And we went through the dinner portion. People are coming in, talking and having a good time, and it's about maybe 300 people up in there. And the president got up and spoke and talked. Then I don't know what the lady's position was. And then the president said, "Hit it," and I played.
Hammer time.
Yeah, I played "This Is Why We Do It," and she tried to cut a step, and she did something wrong and fell and broke her hip, and she was just hollering, ah! And And it was just so
It's
crazy.
not funny. I can't.
No,
fool with
it
you.
was crazy because, we were just getting ready to go there.
Yeah. And did they have to bring in an ambulance and a
Oh,
stretcher?
they had to come in with a stretcher and
Oh,
everything. And they,
Killer Mike. Killer
Pre-
Mike too.
President got on the mic. Hey, it's gonna be okay. She'll be all right. She'll be okay.
This is how
But
we
let-
did it.
But let's continue on.
Oh my God.
And
All right.
And to
Nothing-
get there the following year, and the president tell me, hey, don't break a hip.
don't hurt nobody this year. All right, man. Let's dive into this topic.
So, no, but you asked me that. What's up, Relly Rail? You asked me that. What was yours? And if you guys out there listening, what is one of your craziest moments as a DJ that you can think of? So for yourself, what is it?
I'm trying to think, man. I had it in mind, and then when I asked you, it slipped right out my mind. Let me plug these headphones back up. I kind of got discombobulated or was trying to choke me out. Let's see, one of my craziest moments, man. You really want to know a really crazy moment?
Yes.
So it was my 30th or either my 30th, I think it was my 30th or 35th birthday. Some young lady crawls in the booth.
Crawls in the booth?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow. Okay, yeah. We heard it.
I had to knee her. Get out of here.
Crawled, young lady crawled in the booth.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Wow.
Crazy moment.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, just
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, guys.
On a Wednesday night.
Yeah, on a
Yeah.
Wednesday. So we're gonna move right along.
Moving right along. That's the crazy.
So
one of the craziest.
we have a great show for you guys tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we want to talk about 8 challenges every DJ faces, beginning to pro.
Okay.
And we have some questions. We can't get all the way into the article. We'll post that and you guys can come back to that. But we're going to start with our questions. Starting off with yourself, young Jeff.
All right. What is the hardest challenge you faced in the first year as a DJ?
The hardest challenge I faced in the first year as a DJ was
Let's say, are we gonna we're gonna go realistic with what happened to us, not what would be now. Just what happened.
Yeah,
to
I'm
us.
just in
Okay,
the moment
all right,
of what
okay.
you
All
said. What's that? What's up, Maurice, the brother?
Stop.
That guy.
Stop.
Yes.
Stop.
DJ'd a
Hey,
wedding.
did he
that
say
had,
Did he
Hold
say he was the nice one?
No, I just want to get his question. He said he DJ'd a wedding that had a hum the entire time. Dirty electricity.
Yeah.
Nothing like it.
Well, it could be a wire. It could be a number of things.
Yeah, well, it
Bad
could.
connection somewhere.
Used to be if you was on turntable wasn't grounded.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that's usually what their problem is. But did you, then a lot of people went out and bought those hum eliminators too.
mhm.
I never bought one of those. I just always tried to
Man.
figure out what was wrong.
I had to know what it was.
Yeah. And now that they can internally ground your turntables, you probably won't have
Oh,
that.
yeah. I ended up doing that to mine.
Mhm.
I had a guy that was really good. He internally.
Okay,
grounded
before you lose your thought,
I'm there
DJ
still.
Maurice, go ahead.
I'm there. Call me DJ Maurice.
No, I said
Okay.
a question from DJ Maurice,
All right.
from DJ Chill.
Yes, we got his.
Yeah.
So for me, my hardest challenge that I faced in my first year as a DJ was DJing in front of my peers, or not my peers, DJing in front of people that I grew up with. And when I started DJing was the summer of my 8th grade going into the 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So within a year, when school started that following year, when our junior high normally had their dance, me and 2 more of my friends, we were able to DJ the party.
Yeah.
And that was the hardest thing ever because my initial, first friend that, he was seniors to us at that time in regards to DJing. He DJ'd, and then I went up next, and my other buddy, Burnett, he wasn't going anywhere. He was too shy. So it was just me and Gary. And when I got up there, it's like the world stopped. And it's like they were facing that way, and they turned around and they walked to the DJ booth. Because back then,
Yeah.
it was cool. Scratching and all of that was all in. People wanted to see the whole shebang bang.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, I don't know how many times I died. But
well, I hope you didn't die.
Dude, it was so frightening. And I was just there trembling like a little wet dog.
So did you ever get started?
I'll put it to you this way. It was so traumatic. The only thing I remember is that. How
So you don't even know if you played?
I'm pretty sure I played, but I came off really quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Really quick. I was shy. It was hard. But go ahead.
But is that so your challenge was your initial time performing?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
okay. To me, I would say the hardest challenge back then was keeping up with music. Because when I started, I was overseas in Turkey.
Okay.
So my thing was getting the latest music. You didn't go down to the record store and buy it. Turkey, we didn't have a record store where I could just go buy records. If I would have been in Europe or, up north in Germany or France or somewhere, I probably could have did it. But my biggest challenge was getting music. So yeah, that was mine.
Okay, we got Terrence J. Nice little Christmas song that I heard.
Shout out to Snowfall.
Snowfall.
Serenade.
Yes, that was a nice little thing.
Hey, if you haven't
keep it there.
Hit us up and we will definitely share that with you. If you want to drop a link in there to the song.
Nice.
Nice. Christmas cut.
Yeah. I'm waiting on the full story from Jeff, but I'll catch up with him later on that.
Oh, yeah. I didn't call you back last night to tell you. But yeah, I'll tell you about it. But it's a really nice cut. Nice Christmas cut.
Oh, I listened to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the repertoire this weekend.
So if you use it, make sure you shout him out, the T-Bone Productions. But all right, keep moving, man. Go ahead. And Terrence said, I was assisting another DJ at a wedding, and the DJ got in the fight with the father of the bride.
Wow. I'm just saying, was it a quick fight, T, or was it a long drawn out? Was it names?
I know about it. It was continuous.
Yeah. So the whole night
was just a fight, and then
it just never stopped.
It never. And
wow.
He was terrible. I think even when the wedding was over, he was outside trying to fight him in the parking lot.
The DJ was still trying to fight? Yes. Wow.
I ain't gonna say nothing because he rest his soul, but he was terrible. He was a bad guy.
Wow.
He was terrible.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mari said it was
not grounded properly, learned the hard way. Yeah, that's exactly what we said. Troubleshooting. Hey, but it takes time to learn everything. And sometimes we're nervous, we forget to put something together, and it just can, then you have to go. But because that's one thing you can teach younger DJs, like set up everything, leave something loose, and see if they can go figure it out. Yep. And Really Well got?
He said it was keeping himself booked. He said when he first started out, he pretty much took any gig he could get.
Yeah. We probably all did.
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing when you don't, you're trying to get booked and trying to make money. And then you have what's your value.
But back then the market was set, especially if you was in clubs. Where I was at, like when I started in a club over in Turkey, the NCO club, the price was set. You either gonna take that, or you gonna sit at the crib and play in the closet.
And I understand that, but I'm just saying we're at a time where you really don't know what your value is.
No, of course not. We don't. We still don't. Half of us still don't. We just want to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a big problem with all of us. A lot of us don't know or understand the value, or again, that could go a lot of ways. So we won't get into that. We'll save that for another fight.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, brother.
How do you feel about beginner DJs learning on a controller versus vinyl or CDJs? How do you feel about that?
They're blessed.
Okay.
It don't bother me at all. I'm glad, because would your back feel better if you didn't have to lug 8 crates of records?
Yes, of course it would.
Okay, so I ask you, because see, I'm not indifferent to learning. We learn the old way. If technology, I would have rather have learned like we learn now.
I don't think, but I appreciate your answer. But let me just put a different spin on that.
Okay.
Because it's not about old versus new. in the
There's
sense
the
of this
old
question.
way. Yeah, it is. Go ahead.
Well,
I'm
just hear me out. I'm
Okay.
just saying there's a history of where something started, and it's where it's at now. Yes, where it's at now makes sense to learn it that way. Even though there's some things that you can learn the old way that you won't get by doing it the new way.
Give me one. The ear? I mean, you still have to have an ear. If that's your fault if you don't learn by listening.
You don't have to have it.
Yes, you do.
No, why? Why do you?
Because I mean, all the technology in the world, if it's all beat, don't help you if you can't hear.
I'm just saying, if you're looking at the screen and matching up the
they
line,
ain't always right.
but you don't have to have an ear.
They're not always right. So
I understand
you do
that.
need to have an ear.
You need and have.
Yeah,
It's two
you
totally
need to know
different
what's
things.
going out there in front of you.
Yes,
I mean,
you
so
should.
you can't. You still got to have that.
You should.
No, you still have to have it to do it properly. Okay, all right. I rest my
But
case.
so there's no case to rest.
Yes, it is. Judge Judy, where are you at? Come here, Judy.
But from my standpoint, I think it's a great thing to learn it, all of the different ways. I
Yeah.
think you should learn how to DJ on CDJs, a controller, and turntable.
Yeah, if you
Because
can.
you never know what situation that you might be in.
Nope, you don't.
So if you don't learn
To have a true
how to do
appreciation
that,
for everything.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I
So
get- and I mean, I'm not attacking you or anything. Slightly.
oh, I know. I
Always. Yeah.
don't. Guys, he hasn't had his medicine.
Yes, I have. But no, that was a good one. All right. Keep it moving. Should DJ still be beat matching by ear in 2025, or is sync okay? Oh Lord.
What? That's a good question. So, in my opinion, again, there's a place for the sync button, but you should know how to mix by ear
Okay.
and not by looking at a screen or just pushing a button.
Professor, can I
Yes,
ask a
of
question?
course. Please.
The sync button does not match your songs up. It only puts them on the same beat, BPM.
And to some people, that's makes.
Well, I'm just asking. I'm just
I
saying,
know that.
you still got to start it in time.
I understand that.
I'm saying so. Just because it's a thing to get your songs on the beat faster doesn't make it easier to. I mean, you still got to line them up.
I understand that.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm
So in your
devil
question,
advocate
yeah.
day.
So how do you feel about that? What's your
I
thought?
don't really care. I mean, if that helps you to be faster and to do it better and quicker, I mean, that's what technology is for. If that was the case, we shouldn't be using iPhones because they help us to do other stuff. We shouldn't be using ChatGPT to do anything because it helps us to do better.
And it's nothing, the thing for me, it's nothing wrong with advancing with technology.
Okay.
You should,
Yeah.
that's not the problem. And we're not talking about that. I'm just saying,
But reading the questions, should DJs still be beat matching by ear? Yes.
exactly.
Is the sync button okay? Yes.
Yes, it is.
All right. That's
Yes.
all I'm saying.
It's very
I know how you
okay.
feel about it.
No, you don't. I think you know how I feel about
I
it.
know how you felt about it.
Read
Strong.
your question. Let me read my
Strong.
question, Pete. Yeah. Oh, I was strong.
Strong. And stop. Just stay on task. I'll get the question.
How do you avoid burnout when DJing is your side hustle or your full-time gig?
How do you avoid burnout?
Mm-hmm.
You play hard, you work hard, and you make sure you get downtime to go and take care of yourself and your family and do all the things you need to do. You have to set priority. I mean, schedule downtime, schedule time to do stuff with your family. You got to make time, because if you don't, it'll burn you out. You'll be so wore. I'm trying to do this, do that, do this, do that, and you're doing nothing but running yourself down, running yourself ragged, like we do sometimes, taping on 3 in a weekend or 3 in a one day, like we crazy.
Mm-hmm.
When we really don't need to do that,
And I agree because
the hero
that can
days
get
are
you
over
burnt.
for
Yeah.
the kid.
Well, we say that, but sometimes we get sucked in.
Nope.
We get sucked in. But you're right. We have to find time to relax.
Yeah. And I mean, we all have calendars. Hey, I can't work this weekend. Like I told myself, I'm probably going to try to take off every first Sunday because I have church duties and not DJ on the first Saturday.
And that's good. And here's a twister to that.
Okay.
You know, and we talk about pricing and different things of that nature. And and one of the things that we talk about is you don't know what another person's situation is.
Their why. Yeah.
Their why or their situation.
Yeah. Which is their why.
Yes, agree. And sometimes that why will put you in a burnout situation.
Oh yeah.
Because you know, I got to make this happen. And it becomes where it's not even about doing something you love. It becomes just a task to get this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I got to do it. So, man, I don't want to do 4 gigs, but I got to.
Yeah.
Because of these responsibilities that I'm dealing with. Or it could be a situation where the person is in a place where they really don't know their worth or what they should be charging, and their prices are so low that they have to do more.
I understand. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah. Let's get to some of this.
All right. Big DJ Relly Rail up there. I saw him today practicing on the turntables. Talking about he wants to become a turntablist, or he's
he can do it.
That. Yeah, he was sounding really good when I saw that post. I think in the beginning we all struggle knowing what our value is. Absolutely, that's so true, sir. Yeah.
Lorenzo Lester, thank you for joining us.
How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
DJs need to understand having pride for their work. You sell yourself short whenever you don't.
Yeah. And you got to understand and know and measure and, take value. When you get to a point where people saying no all the time, then you probably overshot your gun there and you need to pull your trigger back. I don't care what they use as long as they can DJ properly. My sentiments. Exactly. But I do think that new DJs should learn or try DJing on vinyl, which will make them better DJs, such as using their ear. So what I tell one of our DJs that a young lady we were training, we're going to turn the screen around, load the songs for you. It'll be almost like learning on vinyl. You won't have the screen, you won't have nothing. You just got to put the songs together with the screen turned around toward us, and we load the songs for you. Try that with anybody you're teaching. That'll get them away from depending on that screen, and they have to hear it and not watching those little circles. Are they together, Johnny? Are they running at the same? Are they synchronized, Johnny? Yep. So yeah. All right. Who else we got? As long as they can rock the crowd without your mixes sounding like Tim's in
the drive.
Oh my God. But that's funny as I don't know what. But the sync button is not foolproof. Nope. Same thing I just said a few moments ago. Exactly. You have to balance. You don't have to take every gig, schedule time for yourself. Absolutely. And scheduling some educational time and some go hang out with other DJs time so you can learn that way too and all that good stuff. All right. Keep the fire burning. What advice do DJs playing free gigs for exposure in the beginning? What is your advice for DJs playing free gigs?
I think my advice would be getting a mentor and learning about the business before you take or go on that road of just doing free gigs, because you could end up creating a problem that's going to be huge for you down the line. And I think it's important that we find mentors and talk with other DJs that's DJing and using it as a business.
Yeah.
To know, the proper way of doing something. And what's your take on that?
Absolutely. My advice, it's okay to do stuff in the beginning, but you should be charging right up. Well, you can't be charging right off the bat, but
Who says you can't?
You can practice. I'm not saying you can't. That's why I reversed that. So you can charge. I mean, it depends on what you're doing, man. But if you're going to do somebody's wedding and you have no idea how to do somebody's and you want to come out the gate charging, that's not good. That's why, like you hit it right on the head. Get a mentor, follow somebody, go out and learn, shadow, do some mock stuff at the home. Get somebody you mock. But there's nothing like standing there, brother, because it's going to be intense when you're trying to do it, by yourself. So the first time. So yeah, it's okay to like DJ parties, church things, different club outside things like that. But when you're going to do a wedding or something that's going to require structure, a lot of structure, you need to be getting paid for that.
Yes, and like Terrence said, A mentor will change everything.
Teacher.
Because what I'm saying, you have some people that's out doing free gigs that's, trying to make a name for themselves, that they're already good because they didn't put in all the work. Yeah, they put in the work. So having a mentor will help and show you that, hey, look, I know you feel like you got to do this for free, but you have the skill set.
I mean, why would anybody feel like they have to do something free?
Because it's out there. I mean, saying you're trying to make a name for yourself. And in this industry, I don't know why, but, people feel like, hey, I got to make a name for myself. So, yeah, I'll do that for you.
Okay.
We've heard it so many times.
I know. I'm not arguing.
Yeah. My little cousin that started DJing.
I didn't want to bring it up.
Oh, well, I will.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Well, I mean,
and I told him, don't you ever
approach
do that again.
Yeah, and he's pretty good already. So,
Yes.
yeah. And just
But
like
that's
and
the
just
point.
like Gilda is now, she's pretty good.
Yeah.
But you can't let these people tell you what you're worth.
No, because they will, because hey, we all like a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
We all want a deal.
Yeah.
How many of us shop on Black Friday and Cyber Monday?
Why
do we do
Everybody.
it?
Because
For the
you
deals.
don't want a deal.
Yes.
Yeah. But somebody had a great post yesterday, said we don't do like Cyber Monday, Black Friday, nothing like that. DJ Collective. We don't do those. I was like, I didn't read the whole thing. I just glanced at the post. I'm going to go back and read it later. But I saw it in passing today while I was in class.
So how important is having a strong brand in today's DJ scene? Can talent alone carry you?
Yeah, it can to the poorhouse.
Wow.
I mean, you can have a great brand, but if your brand ain't making you no money, you just branding free. I mean,
well, I'm saying
brokenness.
But can your talent alone carry you? Because it's
what else is there involved in it? What are we saying?
I'm saying, you can be good
if you
all day.
Yeah.
If you don't have that branding, you're just good. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
So
what I hate about that is, man, because you can put anything you want out there as your brand, and it'd be a big bald faced lie.
Well, we get a lot of that.
Yeah.
In this
so
industry.
I mean, brand. I mean, setting a brand is important, and you probably can make it on branding alone. But is it? Depends on what you're trying to make. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you can. Can talent alone carry you? Yeah, because if you're really good, people gonna hear about you some kind of way or another. It may not even have to be with creating a brand. Hey, I heard Mike at such and such. He's really good. The word is gonna travel.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, you can have the talent and really get out there. And a lot of us, from the older generations, our talent, we had to push our talent into the branding of our talent caught up.
Mm-hmm.
And started getting us out there and getting the recognition that we needed to build this as a better business.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But I agree.
What has DJing done to your physical health, and what do you do to protect it now?
Well, DJing to my physical health, it has been taxing, especially when there were crates involved. And not just the carrying of equipment, standing for long hours, being out long hours. If you don't look at that and start implementing some type of plan to stay healthy, then you'll be, instead of standing up, you might be DJing from a stool, or you might not be DJing at all. Yeah. Because it is taxing. We set up, we break down, we unload, load, we stand, and that's the physical part. Then the mental part of staying lit the entire time for an event. You got to stay lit. You got to stay engaged. Well, you should. You don't have to. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah. So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
What are you doing now to protect yourself mentally, physically? Some things you're doing to protect yourself, from the simplest to the. Give me 3 things you're doing.
Resting more, wearing better shoes.
Which can be simple. That's simple.
Yeah, wearing better shoes, and being more intentional in the things that I do.
Yeah. Avoiding toxicity.
Yes.
Yeah. Unworthy clients.
And not, like you said, trying to do everything
for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. I will give y'all some real simple ones. Shoes is a good one. Fatigue mats. If you're charging enough, or if you're at a point where you can hire somebody to go with you, take somebody with you to help you with all the lifting and moving and setting up and breaking down.
Mm-hmm.
And just like you say, getting the proper rest. And just taking care of your mind, body, and soul.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have stressors or things you don't know, find somebody you can talk to and share with them and dig into them, and don't just try to figure it all out by yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is great. Hold on. Let me hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me get to Darrell.
Don't skip any to get to somebody else. Okay, no, you good. You did. No, you good. Go ahead.
I'm going back to where I was supposed to be. DJing keeps my mental young, but I do work out, which helps your body endure the grind, which is key.
Yeah,
you got to do that.
Yeah.
You got to do that.
Mike's good at that. JP needs to get better.
Fatigue, mats, or clutch.
Yes.
And I need to get one. And I'm tripping.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
I know
I got to
get you
get
for
one.
Christmas. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Thank you. So
I'm gonna get him a little napkin.
DJ Lady G, see if you was a woman, you can find some men to load and unload for you. Wow. All right.
Misogyny, reverse misogyny at its finest.
All right, Guild. I can't even call you DJ Lady G on that one.
I brought some SAS shoes. They ugly, but they're Mike has some Hokas, so don't feel bad. You right there.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, he don't care. His wife asked him what was wrong with him. Was he about to head to one of them hospitals? But I've been looking for me some, so I can't find any because my feet too big. But I'm looking. Learning how to deal with criticism. Yes, constructive.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah, and you can't take everything to heart because not everybody's a hater, but not everybody's on your side. Not everybody's going to congratulate and all that good stuff either. A lot of people going to be funky, nasty, ugly. So
yeah, and some of the people ain't even on their own side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Some people just live to create havoc.
Chaos.
Yes. All of that.
Don't be a chaos monster.
Yeah. So let's keep on the health kick. How do you personally manage stress, nerves, or mental fatigue before or after a gig?
Manage stress. Unfortunately, I'm always stressed before a gig because I know I only got one time, no matter what it is. Even if I was going to a club, I got one night to make sure everybody in there has a good time. So I put that stressor on myself anyway. Nerves are always bad because I want to give my best performance. Mental fatigue. I think I'm probably drained after because I put so much thought in, process and analyze and trying to make sure I do it right. And but it's funny. A couple weeks ago, I was telling my brother I went to a gig. I was getting ready to do a wedding, and I wasn't nervous. I didn't have any stress. I had to find something to make myself nervous or stressed about because I just didn't feel right being relaxed going into an event. And that's weird, but I feel like I'm sharper if I'm stressed, and I'm gonna pay more closer attention and all that stuff. So if it's like playing sports, or you're always nervous until you get the butterflies out or get that first like football hit, or you make that first shot in basketball, or you make that first putt. But you still I just didn't feel right because I don't even know what it was. That was crazy, but that's how I felt when I went in. I just couldn't go. I couldn't let myself to relax too much because I felt like I might miss something.
Before I answer the question, I just want to touch on that.
Okay.
Because I think what you're talking about is something important. There is a thin line, I would say, between being confident and arrogant.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we don't find the confidence enough in ourselves to not worry or be stressed and not just say, you know what, man, I've did everything that's required of me for this to be a success.
Mm-hmm.
I do all of those things, so I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah.
And that's something that we have to train ourselves to do, because you get so accustomed to, like you said, you were feeling good, and it was like, no, this is foreign. Yeah. I need to be stressed.
I mean, not stressed, but at least sharp, or feel like, yeah.
But you put yourself in that mode.
Okay, I forgot a battery, so I'm stressed now. I need to go find some. Try to make myself into that mode, because I just don't want to mess up. I mean, I just want it to be my best performance every time I go out.
And for me, the difference is, if I'm worried or stressed, for me, that's going to cause me to make mistakes. So I have to find a way to stay calm.
Uh-huh.
And like for me, when it comes to, I know everything that's required music-wise. I've organized where everything needs to go, when it needs to be played, and so forth. I've did all of that. So what helps me, and this is going into the question, what helps me to keep my nerves and not stress myself is by not allowing myself to be stressed at the event. And I've told people, some people like, I got to put this playlist together, that I'm going to play this and that. And I'll tell them, I said, well, I don't have a playlist other than what they asked me for. Because to create and have a playlist and then it doesn't work, that stresses me out. So it's easier for me to find my crowd, and I get something out of that. I'm entertained.
That's uniquely different, because I would rather have something that doesn't work, and then I can go find it. Because if you give me what does work, then I'm good already. But if you give me something, what I'm doing, I think is working. It's a double-edged sword. But I mean that everybody has their way of doing it.
So for me, I don't even think about, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, because that stresses me. And then I start thinking about what I got to do, and I'll think myself out of what I need to do. I just want to react.
Yeah.
It's like, well, look at it like sports. You shoot all of these free throws and you do all of these different moves. So when it comes time, it's a natural response instead of you got to think about doing it. Because they say if you got to think about doing it, then it's more
DJing
robotic.
Is a little different.
Well, I'm just saying, for me, that's how I approach that part.
I mean, we all have our way of approach. There's no wrong way. As long as you get the job done, it don't matter how you do it.
I know that.
It come out good. I mean, I understand. And y'all have to forgive me. I forgot a letter in here. I messed it up. But I was going to say, what topics would you guys like for us to discuss the last few shows of the year? Now, one of them is off limits because we're going to do the year in review. So probably before Christmas. Yeah, probably before Christmas we'll do the year in review, the 23rd, while I'm on the road in the SIP. But yeah.
And one more thing to add to that question. I also, when I come back from a gig, I'm wired. I'm all worked up. So one of the things that I do, I watch Sports Center. I gotta do something to calm me down because I can't just go and get myself together and then go to bed because I'm so wired up.
You know what has helped me a lot?
What's that?
And I love this city, and it's something that has always drawn me to this city. Depends on what time you're coming back. There's a mix show on somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll turn on 94.5 or K104 or something like that. And listen
when you driving home. Oh, yeah. And now I do that.
Sometimes. And then sometimes you just want peace and quiet. But I'm like, okay, I could have did that. That was a tight mix. I like that. And then me and my wife always laugh. So are these other DJs listening to this on the way home?
No, maybe. Because I know, like when we were dealing with Fat Daddies, Now it's easier for you because it's only like a 3 to 5 minute
from my
commute.
house.
For me, it was
An hour,
45 minutes to an hour
back
easy.
downtown.
And this is after 2:00. So I have
What's
to
up,
listen
Chris?
to something
What's up? Yeah.
to stay awake. What's
You
up?
You could have called me. I would have hung up on you.
Yes.
Nah, I'd have
yes,
talked you home.
yes.
But yeah, what's up, Chris? Why flies? YouTube for me.
Okay.
Interesting. All right, we'll have to check that out. Yep. Our Boston brother in the house.
Yes.
Cleveland
yes.
in the house.
Yes. Not Cleveland. Boston.
No, I said Boston and Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And Slidell, Louisiana.
Yes.
NOLA.
Yes.
Yeah. The southern sector of the state.
Yes.
Yeah.
Southern. On you, sir.
Has social media made DJing more accessible or more toxic?
That's a good one. Hey, you got to think about that.
No, I'm processing those two words.
Well-
More accessible, yes, but I'm
Yes.
gonna let you answer.
I would say yes, it has made it more accessible.
Yes.
Definitely. Toxic, I don't know if I can go with that on toxic.
Slick toxic.
I don't know if I can go with that because I don't know.
Slick toxic.
What do you mean by that? Explain.
Hater. Silent haters. Sneaky haters.
Oh, okay. So you're looking at it from that perspective.
Well, you're saying toxic. What do you think about toxic?
Well, I'm not thinking about the other DJs. I'm thinking about people as a whole. That's on social
you
media.
can have that too, cheering for the other DJ.
Yeah, well, you can.
I mean, but go ahead. I mean, what are you thinking toxic wise?
Well, when I think of
Yeah.
toxic, I just think of something nasty, just bad. Like I hate him. I think of it from that standpoint.
Well, it definitely hasn't made it like that, but it's toxicity in certain little sneaky things that people can do from behind us, from the killer keyboard.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So Chris said late night after the gig. Yep. Ha ha. Really, real social media has made people more comfortable.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's what I mean by the
Lazy.
toxicity.
Yeah. More comfortable. And
And people can just say anything. Keyboard bandits.
well, an elephant in the room for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Now, from a DJ standpoint, I'll say this here. We have a lot of faking going on when it comes to some social media. We have people faking doing things that they're not doing. Faking DJ sets,
Man,
faking mixes.
that classic one of that guy standing behind the board with nothing plugged up.
Yes.
That is a classic.
Yes. The female, I'm just saying social media has created some situations and has exposed.
It's funny because somebody was DJing the other day, and I had to stop and stare at their board because I only saw one wire, and I was like, "Stop, please, no." So it makes you look, we'll look for it. Anybody else be like, "Oh, he jamming."
And some, and to be honest, there's a lot of times you're not even looking for it. It just what you're accustomed to seeing.
And if you
And
no
this is
mask
what you
or
do.
no wire at all, you be like,
Yes.
really do.
Yes. It's
Really?
like
Come
watching
on.
football
Come
or
on, man.
basketball. You can see the play developing,
Yeah.
or you can see, man, this dude don't know what the hell he doing. Why is he out there?
Toxic.
Yes. Why?
You're toxic.
Why, Tim?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, only he know that.
Yeah.
All right. So what's one thing you wish you knew before starting your DJ career? What is one thing that you wish you knew? And for you guys as well, what is one thing that you wish you knew before starting your DJ career?
So I would say mine was to go into radio. I wanted to do radio.
That's something you wish you knew?
I'm going to tell you what I wish I knew, how toxic it was.
Hmm.
In a small market, that was the worst I've ever seen. The cutthroatness, the I don't want to get replaced.
Can you give us a story or example? Can you?
I mean, it was just tough to get on the
Is
air.
there something that you can remember that happened?
Oh yeah, I went to a radio station. It was DJs that were horrible. I went to that station probably for 6 months. So finally, one of the guys, his DJ, he couldn't DJ. He was just an on-air personality. He was doing a dance. He said, "Hey, can you DJ for me?" So I DJed for him. So the next week, he went back and spoke to the manager. Mm-hmm. And I got a job doing a mix show that very next week after he spoke. But the thing was, and then like I would sit in for people, even him, anybody, and do their show and be killing it, bring it. Because I'm not just from Mississippi. I've been all around. So yeah. I was doing things or playing stuff that they weren't playing. And also, having games and top 8 at 8 and different things like that. And they would call me or have the PD call me and say, you don't make other people look bad because now they got to do what you do. Yeah, so I would, PD, hey, blah, blah. So it was like people complacent, and then you challenge them. It was just very toxic, man. I can't even. It's hard to explain. I mean, it was just if you good or you're trying to do good stuff or change things, everybody was knocking it down because that means they had to step up their game. Yeah, and something I really wish I knew just how radio was, and I don't think there's really anything that I knew before I started DJing.
For me, I would say I wish I knew that DJing was a business and not a hobby.
That's a real good one. Yeah, a lot of us didn't know that.
I wish,
still don't know
because
that.
I was married to just being able to get out there and do something, and people see me in the recognition of that. Because back then, when I looked at a DJ, I only saw a DJ either at a radio station, at a club, or performing for a rapper.
In a park or somewhere, or things like
that. Well, I'm saying it was,
yeah.
And that's what DJing was. It wasn't nothing about, weddings, private,
But let me ask you this, though. Somebody's got to be paying them, so there's a business sense of that somewhere.
Yes, I know that, but I'm saying for me.
See, that goes back to that other question we said about the love and doing it for free. So you pretty much, in the beginning, you wanted to do it because you loved it, so you was damn near doing it for free.
Oh, exactly.
So, but I'm saying, that is, but we should know that it's a business already. But how the problem is being educated on the business practices and senses of it, because you come in and club managers and people are going to take advantage of you right away.
If I had a mentor.
Yeah. But everything was a secret back then, Mike.
Well, you're right. It was a secret, but there were some people out there that would help you.
Some.
And will tell you.
Yeah, some.
And sometimes, you know what? This is a big one. Sometimes the mentor doesn't have to be someone that's in that industry.
That's true too.
Sometimes
anybody with a business perspective can help you.
Because they can say, hey, look, so are you making money with this? Or can you make money with this? Do people pay? Yeah, they pay.
Well, you stupid.
I'm just saying, because that's how you have an aha moment. Yeah.
So give me an aha moment for you. What was your aha moment when you knew it was a business and not just fun?
Later in life, when I saw certain DJs, or I saw other DJs, and I saw how people wanted them, and how I found out, oh man, they paid him that. And I saw the demand.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just about, man, he's a good DJ, but the people that's putting on events or the other business people. And when I saw that, and also talking with some other people that were planning events, that's when, the light, my old lights went on high beam.
I'm trying to, mine were on probably, but I'm going to tell you, when I went to my first conference.
Well, see, yes.
And somebody stood up there and said, what is it going to take for you to quit your job to go do this full time? Why are you still working for something? And things like that. But that just, because man, I just think some of us had so much or have so much love for this that it's really
The love
not about the
sometimes
money.
supersedes
Yeah,
that.
and it kills us in the long run.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if we all just, and Really Rail said, I wish I would have known more about the business side of DJing. I didn't really realize that I could do this for a living until after later in my DJ. That's everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, and really, I think a lot of us thought the only way to do it was to DJ for a rapper or be on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it depends on where you're from. Like small town where I was at, radio DJs weren't making a lot of money, but they made a lot of money making club appearances and DJing stuff for people. So that's where you made your money. Yeah. So, man, yeah, we all in the same boat. We it was some other stuff on there. I think you skipped a couple things.
Well, go ahead. You got it.
No. Chris Carr said sound engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, man, it's just education. And if you're starting out, hone your craft, but also hone your business skills. Yeah.
Those three hats are important, man. You have to have a business sense, a tech sense, and you have to have the skill. Mm-hmm. If you can marry the three, your placement in this industry is going to always be top tier. Mm-hmm. If you can marry the three, you have to have that. And there are so many DJs that have the skill set and the tech but they don't have the business. Mm-hmm. And they really hurt. Man, you hear so many great DJs that make little money because they don't have the business sense.
Yeah.
And they're wonderful on the skills.
Did you do this?
What?
That advertising.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. That was me. My bad.
Yeah.
It's good. It's really
but
good.
I'm just saying,
I mean, we see it all the time.
It's important. And I just think one of the things that we can do, we all can do. For those that's out there in their beginning stage, middle stage, or even if you're at, a later stage, we need mentors. We need to be a part of groups, communities. We need to go to get our continual education.
Yeah, networking
and networking. You have to do those things.
Just have dinner with another DJ sometimes. Yes. Have lunch with somebody just to pick their brain and talk. You don't have to talk shop. Just talk life. And there's no telling what might come up. All right. What did Miss Gilda say? If I had known about the business side, I would have skipped college and had all those student loans.
I'm just saying, straight facts. Facts.
Yeah.
Because
but you don't know. And for some reason, it seemed like it was a foreign business for us to know about doing weddings.
Oh, it was, dude. When I got into the wedding industry, my whole cap blew off of my head. Yeah. Because I was like, what?
But there's money in clubs and other stuff too. You just gotta be in the right ones.
Yes, it is. But I will say this. Yes, there is money in clubs, but the road to that money is so much harder to get to.
Yeah.
Because when you talk about gatekeepers and a bunch of rigmarole that you got to deal with, it's all right there. It's just like the radio.
I did it for 20 years.
Yes. It's, the radio is the same way. You got to go through so much great tape, to make pennies.
Yeah. Yeah.
To make pennies.
That's why ownership is the key when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Well, yes. And it's again, three hats: business, tech, skill.
Yeah.
You have to have the three in order to be successful.
So before we get out of here this evening, any other last questions, comments? I see Chris just dropped one. Let's see what Chris said. No, I've never sold. I did once I got into DJing, but I never sold before. No, I was in the military for 20 years. I was a legal drug dealer. Pharmacy. I worked in pharmacy. I didn't sell.
Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, pharmaceuticals.
Yes.
Yeah, I was.
No, I wasn't.
did pharmacy.
Well, man, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it from this sense, he said, did you guys sell before DJing?
Because that's all it really is selling yourself.
Yeah, and I would say yes.
Yeah.
I would say yes because I sold myself in other situations, conversations.
Never mind.
No,
Stop.
look, there you go. You done took this somewhere else. It's always foolery. Really? He done turned me into a male servant.
Did you watch that skit I sent you with Shannon Sharp?
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh my gosh. What did Chris say?
But you could convince someone to do something that they would never do. Yes.
Okay, Chris. All right. Yeah, but he's right though. We did. Yes. I mean, we did. We've all sold ourselves, but not. I mean, you sold yourself to your significant other. You sold yourself to get in, businesses or getting a job at a club or getting to perform somewhere. So yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
Yes, and before we go, you had a question about New Year's prices.
Yeah.
Let's touch on that.
Okay. All right. I didn't, but Gilda did.
Okay.
She asked me that. All right. So.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm like, where is he going with this? But okay. All right. It did end at 12 noon.
Then I can take it off. So
I forgot to say pause. What do you mean, Maurice? Yeah. Pause.
You forgot to pause. So Gilda asked about New Year's Eve prices. In what way?
How should she price herself?
Double.
Okay, yeah. Just double it in. Work your way down.
Double and a half.
Or work your way up from there. And
yes.
Either they're going to do it or they're not.
Yes. Because
people already know prices go up on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
You could be somewhere spending with your family. You could be in church. You could be doing anything besides DJing for them. So make sure your time value. Mike did. He said
I agree really well 3 times what you would normally get.
No, please go.
What Mike did when he said he sold himself. Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Maurice, I'm going to move on past that because, sometimes
I got to give him.
Sometimes my partner, my friend, my co-host, y'all got to realize next month he will be 60. So sometimes his mind wanders in places and he may forget in a minute. So it's okay.
I'm not going to forget.
But I want to say this here, guys. Thank you guys always for joining us.
Yeah.
We're getting close to another year.
Yeah.
For those of you that's DJing on New Year's Eve, please be careful, be safe. And also, we need your support. If you do know DJs that need help, or if it's something that you want to do, we have a course that we're doing that's an online course that's 3 weeks. DJ Level Up. It's a level up DJ experience, and we have a lot of content from a business standpoint. And we also have tools that we're providing you with. That's going to be very helpful. I'm going to post the link and you guys can check it out. Please share this information and join us. We have the early bird that's still going on. I'm going to extend it some days, at least 5 more days to Friday to get the course. But it's something that you don't want to miss. Me and Jay have been working on this for some time, and it's going to be a great experience.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that we're giving back and helping. And the tools that we're going to provide you with, I guarantee you, I don't care if you're at your beginning stage or you're advanced, you're going to want these tools.
Yeah. Can't wait. Level up, baby. Level up.
Yeah.
Hey, man, anytime somebody says that about what you said a few minutes ago, but just craziness. Maurice.
Why are we still talking about that?
Yeah.
But we want to thank you guys again for joining us tonight on this episode of 2 DJs and 1 mic. We will see you guys next week. Might have something good next week for them.
What we got next week?
We might have Rob.
Oh, Rod Baker.
Yeah, yes. Rod Baker.
Yeah, or we might have the doctor.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Laura. Or it just depends. We just
we got something good coming up.
A lot of people have stuff going on, so they can't commit, but we're gonna try to get somebody to commit. And then the young lady we talked to today, she had some DJ-ical experiences that she wants to talk about. Yeah.
Thanks, really real. Great show. And you guys go and check out 2DJsandOneMic.com. We have totally revamped the site. Check it out. Let us know what you think. Leave us a comment. And until we see you again.
Peace, love, and what?
Hair grease. All right, Chris. Have a good one, brother. Love you guys all. We're gonna end this thing one way or another.